Well, hey there. Ta-da! I have no head wrap on. Um, so I wanted to pop on, give a little bit of update. I am home. We got home Sunday evening from LA, and we are back, and feels great. It definitely feels wonderful to be home um, with my kids. And then yesterday, Monday, so we just kind of took it easy and the head wrap was still in place. So Sunday morning, my right side drain came out. That was that was interesting when that popped out because the other one came out while I was in surgery for this one. So just be prepared. That is, it's about 2 seconds of uncomfortableness, some pain, and tolerable to get that out. But I am so happy that's gone. I was able to take the head wrap off today, about an hour ago. That felt great. I do have a ton of numbness, so just to share that, like, oh, this whole area is numb, but that's to be expected, and you can see a little bit of that incision and that incision, and they feel great. So it's just open air. I have some amazing scar cream that and sunscreen that Dr. Osborne sent home with me. Um, and then tomorrow, I'm going to see my physician here in Texas and possibly get this left side stitches out. It's 7 to 10 days after, so I'll let him. I think they're ready. And then Friday, I'll go in to get this side done. But other than that, I haven't taken a Tylenol in a few days. So I did take a few in the evenings the first couple days. But other than that, my pain is pretty tolerable. I wanted to say earfulness, not completely gone yet, but I do feel that, the draining. And Dr. Osborne actually is did address before some of the upper drainage, and he's got me on some drops for that, which I'm super thankful because this man he's just one of a kind. There's things that, he recommended for even that part of my ear that I haven't heard in the 10 years I've been searching for answers. So I am going to do some research on some other ENTs directly here in Texas and work on that next. And then I would say, like, jaw opening and shutting is much better now that I have the head wrap off. But I do have some stiffness. So I wear a night guard at night. So I've still been wearing that for the TMJ, but that seemed to help really well last night. I drove yesterday. He said I can drive as long as I wasn't taking narcotics, which I haven't. So my girls and I did a lot of grocery pickup yesterday and um, pickup. I'd get the eardrops and stuff like that, but no problems. My range of motion is really well in my neck. So, like, the bones being removed don't really, it's just a little tender, but I feel so good and I'm happy I did it. The one thing I wanted to say is for those of you, one, who are like, should I have surgery? Should I not? And that's totally your decision and everyone's different. But the kicker for me was I tried to do everything possible. Like, if you know me, I'm not one. Most of the people that found out I was going to have surgery were like, Carrie, have surgery? Like, I'm a pretty natural person. And when I went to that last functional medicine doctor and he told me that I needed surgery, that was kind of like, um, get over it and just do it. And then a friend of mine who's very motivating was like, stop talking about it and just do it. So again, both of my bones were only about 3 centimeters, but this one was wrapped around blood vessels affecting heart rate. This one was bound to get longer, and that was what doctor said when I met with him. He said they're only going to get longer and harder to remove. So something to consider. I tried alternative therapies. They didn't work for me. um, so that was one thing. And then the other thing, I was actually, Sunday was a long day of travel, but I wouldn't say it was any worse than, a typical long day of travel. But I was like, there's only been small moments of pity parties, I call them, throughout this process. And that's just how good I feel because I used to have pity parties for myself all the time. And I got to know Dr. Osborne and his team and just all the great work they do on mission work. And I was like, I have to get on a plane to go home to my house. And some of these people that are operated on, like, they don't have a plane or a comfortable car to ride around in after surgery. So think about that. I think that was like a sign for me, like, it's not that, it wasn't that bad. And, I thought it was going to be having two surgeries in 2 days was going to be pretty rough. But, it's sometimes mindset, recovery and mindset. So I wanted to share that. Some of you may think, whatever. But that did help me to kind of regroup myself. Like, there's other people that have it a lot worse. And I know there's a lot of people that have much longer styloids and much more symptoms than me. But I wanted to share my progress. I'm feeling good today. I feel semi-normal. I still am waiting to wash my hair. And for the ladies, or men too, like, they have these cool shower caps at Walgreens that I put on this morning, and like they go around and they've got dry shampoo in it, and you can kind of do this. So I did that and then just threw it back up. But hoping to shower. I want to get these sutures out. I know I probably could tonight, but I want to get these sutures out tomorrow, at least one side. So I'll keep you updated maybe on a weekly basis. I don't want to overwhelm people with videos, but I wanted to share that this progress of the fun head wrap is off. I let my kids decorate it with stickers yesterday for something to do because we didn't spend a whole lot of time outside. I didn't want to sweat, but feeling really good. So just stiff. So if you want to, that's where the incision is, and this is where the incision is. So have a great day.